Well, this is kind of a worst case scenario. Kingpin, sorry about the lighting. Kingpin is definitely got a little slop, and we got a ball joint. I should say a center link. It definitely got a little bit of play, but that Kingpin up there, that bell crank, that's the puppy that's really not making contact with the old crush sleeves and washers. And then hopefully you can see this. We got excuse me, kind of tough to see, darn it. Probably easier to show you from the other side because it's pretty dark in here. Oh, there it goes right there. And we got two bolts that take this little A-arm. This little A-arm here is just got one pivot point right where the bucket is, catching that wonderful hydraulic fluid. And it's a center pivot point. There's bushing up in there, but both sides are exactly like this, and it just ain't right. That's easily a sorry for the quality there, guys. There we go. I was gonna say that's easily get my finger in between the axle front weldment here. Axle, if you want to call it a weldment, that's fine. I know who you are if you're calling it a weldment. But yeah, that was rodent. No brakes. Front end shaking like a leaf. With everything just really, this was the scary part. Oh, and also not to mention, right here where this center link comes in here. And had I known this, I probably would have paid a little more attention and maybe grabbed something to tighten that if it could have been done in the field. But literally this little center link here is going to do your tie, and it's going to be your toe in and toe out. Well, it's hanging on by just barely anything. There's a lot of thread in there, but there is no, well, excuse me, there's a lot of stud in there, but there is no thread on the inside here because it's wobbled so much. And that tends to wear the old metal out, and if I were to tighten that, I would probably strip it. But, you know, I do have the old Millermatic, and if all else fails, you know, you just go for the big stuff and you hit the stick welder, a couple 100 amps, but no, that'd be overkill. But definitely very scary, very scary. No good.